Here's the list of skills that you should prioritize when leveling. Hey guys, welcome to my leveling guide for the Scrapper. The Scrapper is one of the fastest classes to reach level 50. You already have your full build at level 28. She has a good mix of mobility skills and AoEs, and she's also fast. So let's get right into it and start with our mobility skills. Your first mobility skill is Charging Blow. This skill is really amazing. You can use it to move quickly or use it as a gap closer. It only has a 5-second cooldown, so you can use it a lot. For the tripod, take Outstanding Mobility, so your dash range increases by 3 meters. Your second mobility skill is Dragon Advent. Unfortunately, Charging Blow can't be used to bypass enemies, but you can use Dragon Advent to jump over enemies. So if you want to skip a pack of mob, use Dragon Advent. You can also use it as a gap closer, of course. For the tripods, take Outstanding Mobility to increase the jump range. Your mobility skills don't need more than level 4 because it is much more important to put those points into your AoE skills. So let's continue with your DPS skills. Your first AoE DPS skill is Earthquake Chain. You unlock that skill at level 16 and you will use the skill until you're level 50. Earthquake Chain is a very good AoE skill, and I would level it to level 10. It is quick and has good DPS, and the AoE range is also very good. For the tripods, take Unyielding Power, Strong Kick and Giant Step. It is important, and I do recommend to level the skill to level 10, so you get Giant Step because it increases the range by 30% and increases the damage against normal mobs by a lot. Next, we have Fierce Tiger Strike. This skill is not a DPS skill, but it's used as a debuff skill. It increases the damage the opponent receives by 6%. So normally you use a gap closer first, follow up with Fierce Tiger Strike and then do your DPS skill. For your tripod, take Fortification so you can debuff the enemy. It is not needed to level the skill more than level 4. Next, we have Roundup Sweep. This skill is mostly used as a filler, so you can leave it at level 4. For the tripods, all of them are not really that optimal. The only one that has some use is Single Attack, so you deal increased damage to bosses. Death Rattle is your main DPS skill. It can be used to kill a pack of mobs, but I mainly used it to kill bosses. I recommend to use the skill when you have 76% or more on your green bar. For the tripods, take Wide Attack, Finish Attack, and Shock Explosion. It is very important to get Shock Explosion because it increases the damage by a lot. For the first tripod, you can also take Mind Vision, so it's a little bit easier to hit because the skill is faster, or Quickly Prepare, so you can use the skill more often. I like to use Wide Attack, so I can also use it to kill mob. For your second tripod, I decided for Finish Attack because it can be used for more scenarios, because bosses and mobs can have less than 50%, so you can get the damage bonus. While Single Attack is very good against bosses, it is useless against mobs. Next, we have your second main AoE skill, Chain Destruction Fist. I strongly recommend to level the skill to level 10 and take Endless Rage, Fire Explosion and Shaking Area. This skill is amazing to clear a pack of mobs, but it also does really high damage, so it also has its uses against bosses. The only problem with it is that bosses can knock you out of your attack. If you like to use it more against bosses, you could take Tenacity so the bosses can't cancel your attack. At level 28, you unlock your third AoE skill, True Rising Fist. This skill can also be used as a gap closer, but use it when the mob is right in front of you for some extra damage. For the tripods, take Thunder Fist, Airstrike and Dragon's Fury. All the previous skills can be used for mobbing, but I would replace Sweeping Strike with Supernova Explosion. If you have enough points left, then level Supernova Explosion to level 10. Take the tripods, Quickly Prepare so you can use it more often, Powerful Oath for increased area, and Fighter's Pride for a bigger explosion radius and more damage. For your ultimate, I will take Peerless Dragon King. The reason why is that your second ultimate is a little bit difficult to hit, especially as mobs move around a lot, and your second ultimate does full damage only when they are right in front of you. So that's it for my leveling guide for the Scrapper. I hope you liked the video and see you next time.